and there's only 4 rounds remaining until it's finals time. So, finals is coming really quickly, and, only 4 weeks away from being there. But, yeah, this is my round 22 NRL tips for 2021. So, there's some actually interesting games this weekend. I mean, games like Warriors and Bulldogs should be interesting because, if Warriors can back up their 2 straight wins and if Bulldogs can prove a point. I think another game that would be interesting is Tigers and the Cowboys. It's a very tough game to pick. And, Knights and the Sharks should be a good game as well because both teams obviously want to try and get a spot in the top 8 somewhere. So that'll be a big game. But, let's just get into my tips. So the first game starts at Thursday night. That's at Sunshine Coast Stadium. And it's the Storm the Raiders. So ins and outs for the Raiders, for Storm, I'll go through first. Felice Kafusi and Nelson Asofa Solomona are back from suspension, so they'll go. Well, Nelson joins the bench, and Felice Kafusi starts in the back row, and that's the only changes there for the Storm. And for the Raiders, Elijah Anderson and Semi Valame are both out, so it looks like coming in the team instead for replacing him is Bailey Simonson, and also coming in for Elijah Anderson off the bench. I'm pretty sure that is Sia Soliola, so that's the only changes there for the Raiders. This game, I still believe Storm will win. I know Raiders have that really good record against the Storm, but I still think Storm will be too strong, and I reckon they'll win. So I'd say Storm 13 plus, easy win. And my man of the match, I reckon I can see Justin Olam having a big game, so I reckon he'll get man of the match for the Storm. Now, the first game of Friday night, it's the Dragons and the Panthers at 6 p.m. at Suncorp Stadium. So, the team for the Dragons, ins and outs. So, it looks like Cody Ramsey and Tarek Sims both out. So, replacing Cody Ramsey in the centres, I think it's Jared Beale who comes in from moving to the wing into the centres, and Ravalawa comes back into the team this week, I think. Oh, no, it's just Jared Beale who comes in, sorry. And then, that's the rest of the team there. And for the Panthers, Kurt Capewell and Spencer Lanier are both out for the Panthers. So, coming in the team is Jermaine Hopgood has come in, and so is the other in is I'm pretty sure that's Jamin Salmon who all joins reserves, I think. So, but anyway, I still think Panthers will win easy. I think Panthers should win by 13 plus, and my man of the match I reckon would be Jerome Luai. And now the second game of Friday night, so it's a double header between the Broncos and Roosters. And it's at Suncorp, so Broncos Roosters at Suncorp. Ins and outs for the Broncos, I've got quite a couple actually, so I won't go through all of it, but Brody Croft, J-Man Asako, Jesse Arthurs and Keenan Palacia are all out for the Broncos this week. And looks like coming in their team is Xavier Coates. Thomas Flegler is in their team as well, with Selwyn Cobbo and David Mead all coming in the Broncos team. And for the Roosters, Hargreaves and Rory Hargreaves and Angus Crichton are both out. So I believe that they're getting replaced by a debutant called Nafahu White, who comes on the bench. And looks like also Nat Butcher joins the team as well. So in this game, I think the Roosters should win pretty well. So I'll go the Roosters to win by 13 plus. In my man of the match, I reckon James Tedesco's in for a big game. I'll pick him for man of the match. Now the other game is the Rabbitohs and the Titans at Seabus Super Stadium, 3 p.m. Ins and outs to the Rabbitohs, so they've got no changes from what it looks like, so they're 1 through 17. And for the Titans, they've got no changes either, I believe. Except Tyrone Peachy comes back into the team, and that's about it, I think. Now in this game, I will tip the Rabbitohs to win easy. They should beat the Titans 13 plus. Titans, they've been in good form, but they've been versing teams that are not as great. So they'll get smacked this weekend, I reckon. And now the 5:30 game at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It's the Cowboys and Tigers. Ins and outs for the Cowboys. So Tamalolo's injured, as we heard. Lachlan Burr's out, and Murray Tuilagi are all out. And coming in the team, Francis Molo comes in for the Cowboys, and 2 debutants off the bench for the Cowboys as well. So that is Jeremiah Nanai, I'm pretty sure it's how you say it, Jeremiah Nanai, and the other debutant off the bench is Griffin Naimi or something like that. But he comes into the team, and yeah, that's the real only changes there for the Cowboys. And Dejan Nasty comes in the centres. For the Tigers have got no changes actually, so they won through 17 as well. In this game, it's a real toss of a coin game, but I don't know, that's a real tough toss of a coin game actually, but I don't know, I feel like Tigers will win. I can't trust Tigers, I don't think they have been great, but I think they'll beat the Cowboys, I think, but, I wouldn't be surprised if Cows win, but Tigers, I feel like they've got a better team and a bit more settled at the moment, so I'll go with them to win 1-12. And now, the last game was Super Saturday. It's the Seagulls and the Eels, my team, against Parramatta at Sunshine Coast Stadium. So, the ins and outs of Manly. So, Taniela Paseka's out with injury, and Toa Fafala Sipley's out because of suspension. So, replacing them, it's Curtis Sheridan and Kurt D. Lewis that come off the bench, and Josh Alawai starts in the prop position. And for Parramatta, Orican Kafusi and Reid Marnie are both out. So replacing them is Joey Lasik at hooker. And looks like also coming in off the bench, it's Makahisi Makatoa. And Bryce Cartwright comes into the... he's already been there. But Makahisi Makatoa comes in. And yeah, that's pretty much the team for Parramatta right there. And Michael Alford joins the team as well. Yeah, look, in this game, I reckon Manly should win. They should win. I reckon it'll be 1-12. I don't think we'll smash Parramatta, but I think we should win. So Manly to win 1-12, and my man of the match, I'll go Cherry Evans. I know I was supposed to pick a man of the match for the Cowboys and Tigers game, and I'll go probably Adam Dewey. And now Sunday footy, it's the Warriors and the Bulldogs at 1:50 p.m. at Moreton Daily Stadium in Redcliffe. So ins and outs for the Warriors, Kane Evans is out, Matthew Lodge is out, and Viliami Valia is out. And coming to the team is Adam Pompey. I'm pretty sure Sean O'Sullivan's there last week. And Jackson Fry makes his debut at prop for the Warriors. And yeah, that's the team there. For the Bulldogs now, they've got Corey Horsburgh and Ryan James joining their team for the next 2 weeks because obviously there's no Luke Thompson, no Jack Hetherington because of suspensions, and also apparently they've had Renouf and Tony go back to Sydney. They've had Ofahiki Ogden injured, so they're really low in front rowers. So that's why Corey Horsburgh and Ryan James, the Raiders, come in for the Bulldogs as loan deals, and that's they've got pretty much a changed team there, but not too much change. But look, either way, I still think the Warriors will win easy. I reckon Warriors 13+. I think it's going to be a big win for them. Although it's a danger game when you think about it, but I think Warriors will win by 13+ most likely. And the last game to end round 22 at also Moreton Daily Stadium in Redcliffe to, I guess, have a double header to end off the round. It's the Sharks and Knights, a big game for 8th spot. For the Sharks, ins and outs, they've got no changes, I believe, or except Will Chambers has been dropped, and coming in the team is CSC for Talakai moving from the back row to centres. So yeah, that's the only change there for the Sharks. For the Knights, Chris Randall, Lachlan Fitzgibbon both drop out, and coming in the team for them, I'm pretty sure it's Simi Sasagi and J.M. Bradley's the other one who comes in. But anyway, in this game, I trust the Knights a bit more. I think Knights will win 1-12, but should be a cracking game though. But guys, that's my round 22 tips right there. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in another video.